My dear friends, on this wonderful Sunday that the Lord has given to us, I share with you this homily on endurance in the fire. As we approach the end of the liturgical year, the church invites us to be intentional and to reflect on the themes that are both profound but deeply hopeful. Today's reading is Malachi's prophecy, St. Paul's exhortation to the Thessalonians, and Jesus' powerful words in the Gospel of Luke speaks to a world in turmoil, a world in chaos, a world not unlike our own. Malachi warns of a coming day, burning like an arc oven, when the arrogant and the evildoers will be set ablaze. But he also offers a promise. For you who fear my name, the Son of the righteous, who shall rise with healing in his wings. What a beautiful image to restore and reassure us of the light and healing breakthrough that comes in the darkness that we face sometimes for those who remain faithful. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus stands before the magnificent temple in Jerusalem and foretells its destruction. He speaks of wars, earthquakes, famines, persecution. These are not just ancient warnings. They echo the chaos we see in our own time, whether political division and unrest, economic instability and uncertainty and fear, environmental crisis, lack of peace in the world, and individual and personal suffering and crisis. And yet Jesus says, do not be terrified. He promises wisdom and endurance to those who remain faithful, but we cannot remain faithful without his grace. And we cannot receive his grace without staying connected to him. So we ask that he help us. And Paul, in his letter to the Thessalonians, reminds us that faith is not passive. So he urges the community to live responsibly, to work diligently, and not to grow weary. Faith is not just belief, it is action, activity. It is cooperation with the grace that God has made available free for all of us. Faith is showing up even when it's difficult. Faith is believing even when it seems impossible and uncertain. Faith is choosing love over fear, service, and selflessness over selfishness, and hope over despair. So I ask you, my dear friends, today, what does this mean for you in this time, in this moment? I think for me, it means when the world feels like it's falling apart, I am called to stand firm. Firm in the truth of who God is and in the conviction of who he wants me to be in the time of turmoil, chaos, and crisis. But we stand firm, not with clenched fists, but with open hearts and open hands, not with panic, but with prayer, not with retreat or surrender, but with resilience that comes from our commitment to his goodness and conviction in his promise. It means that endurance is not just surviving. Rather, it is thriving in faith. It is trusting that God is present even in the fire, in the rubble, in the silence of life, and more, even in the darkest parts of our lives. It is believing that the sun of righteousness will rise even if we can't yet see the dawn. And it means that Our witness matters. Jesus says this will be your opportunity to be a witness. In times of trial, our faith becomes a beacon. Our kindness becomes a testimony. And our courage becomes contagious. It ripples effect that grows and multiplies. So let us not be afraid, dear friends. Let us not grow weary. Let us endure, not just for ourselves, but for the world that desperately needs the light of Christ. May we be the light. May we be people of hope, people of action, and people of enduring faith. May God bless you. May you find faith, and may his face shine on us. Amen. Have a beautiful Sunday.